is for Pisces. Excuse me. Shamrock Tarot General reading rules could be reversed, may not resonate. This is for Pisces. Boy, you really got yourself in a pickle here, Pisces. I don't know what's going on in the housing market there. I only know here at home and where I lived for the past 20 years over in Shaler. So that's where I own a home. And your wife never worked. So what is your question? Or we're just finally here to see this all unfold. Oh boy, well, this is what happens when you're dependent on the governments and don't have any education. This is how they get you. They get you caught in the catch-22. Medical facilities are the same way, like UPMC, stuff like that. They lay off, they do a big hiring, train you, this and that, and then they do a big layoff. And in some cases, depending on if it's corporate or government, you only get one or the other, especially if you take the buyout, which you probably did because your wife doesn't work. So you had nothing to back yourself up on. You never invested in an education for her or the children's education or nothing. I mean, you didn't invest in anything. Your house, it looks like two old people live there. No wonder why you two are so depressed. Don't even sleep on the same mattress. I mean, yeah, that's cause for breaking grounds for emotional distress for your wife. And I mean, you never did anything or invested in the property, so you're not going to get that back. You'll get your 40%. You'll get your home equity loan. I mean, that's the breaking point for your house would be about 160, and your closing costs about 10,000. You're going to have to use your pension money to put down on a house down in Florida because that's where you're going, because that's where work is and where souls go to retire. So you're going down there. You just copy off your parents. I don't know why. I don't understand that. The whole entryway to the house. Ugh, whatever. Anyways, I mean, maybe if you hired a lawn keeper to keep up with the grass or had a son to do it. I mean, did you two, I'm assuming, probably had an abortion when you first got together. There was your son. There goes all that masculine energy around the house. It's like the Corpse's Bride movie here. Well, people don't buy houses that don't have bathtubs. I'm going to let you know that right now. And a bath only costs about $10,000 to remodel. So unless you have proof of receipts of everything, that would still only cover the home equity loan. People think that they get all this money for their house, and they don't. Unless you put the work, sweat, and tears in yourself. Unless you did all the remodeling yourself. That's when you get a return on investment. Your laborers got paid for the people that did the work in the house. That's how that works. So, yeah, I really like the TV in the kitchen. That really adds a good touch with your kids sitting there watching TV in the morning instead of like the strict household you had, going over homework and making sure all your assignments were completed and, ready for the test. I really like the TV when two parents were there in the morning with no nanny. I really like that touch there. Anyways, moving on. Closing oracles for this Pisces here and all the backfiring of the witchcraft firing back to you. Loving it, loving it. What do you think you deserve? You think you deserve a profit on your house for getting up and going to work every day like a man is supposed to, right? That's what you think you want? And you going to Florida and taking the job because you need money, because I'm assuming you're not getting the unemployment because you took the buyout cash option. So, yeah, I mean, you had a friend that you want to talk all kinds of shit on who has a bachelor's degree in HR and IT. I mean, you think you would have consolidated your resources before you made a big decision like that. Oh, boy. You have no family name around here. Nothing. No family properties, no family name. Nothing. Destroyed everything. Now we have your address. Doing tarot reads on people? Oh, that's real cute. I would just love to know what you and your wife do behind closed doors when one's sleeping and the other one's at work. Yeah. I mean, you got to lift that depression out of that house. Your miserable marriage depression. You need to, yeah. That's what you should be wasting your magic on. Not putting a facade around you, acting like you're Mr. Macho Man. I mean, have you ever kicked anybody's ass? I really would like to know. Never seen any pictures of you kicking people's asses and your medals. I definitely don't see none of them around the house. I mean, even I have a samurai sword. I mean, oh, that's right. I'm a ninja. I work in silence. You work for the government. Well, anyways, now that we got that off our chests, yeah, you trying to come up, talking to somebody, you need sex, trying to take a leap of faith. What are you gonna do when your wife, your woman, threatens you with divorce? Oh, I can't wait to open up that can of worms. That's gonna be a good one when you go down there, and then she's gonna be like, well, let's just keep the house, girls, and she's gonna persuade them to be on her side. Oh, this is gonna be brilliant. You don't have your son to intervene. Yes, love it, loving this. Love when the ghost energy comes out. Yeah, you are trapped in your head in entrapment. Yeah, never listen to any advice. Your dear old grandfather's advice. May he rest in peace. The glue. Oh boy, ruining your families. I mean, the protectors of the realms. I mean, oh my God. Oh my God. What is this romance? Where are you sending this? This is all you think about, like everybody else. Third party interference. You want a mistress. You had a mistress. You're talking to somebody. You need sex, right? Take a leap of faith to messaging. You're going backwards for sure. That somebody from your past. Not really sure. Yeah, here's the tarot readings. Red flag. There's the sword and the stone. Oh, look at you on the karmic wheel. What are we putting on the wheel? I watch the housing market. That's like one of my hobbies. Okay. The only people that go to Murraysville are the ones that think it's, oh, so great, we're going to have such a better life. And really, I mean, what do you have out there? I mean, my cousin has to go, she jumps on 60 or 44 or whatever that is, and goes out to Greensburg and goes shopping. She doesn't want to deal with Monroeville. So she goes all the way to Murraysville. I mean, there's no, what are you going to persuade someone to move out there for with gas prices? Nobody's going to want to drive the extra 5 miles to Murraysville. After sitting on all that traffic, that's why everybody's moving back into Monroeville. Definitely should have took the house in Monroeville when you had the chance. All this hard work and money put into that house for that down payment that your grandfather gave you. His hard-working money. Working at a restaurant 12 hours a day on his feet. Anyways, here comes justice. Yeah, you didn't balance something out. There's something still, well, we already know your heart's heavier than the feather. I don't know. And all someone asked for was a measly recipe. Not even like a secret ingredient, like a stupid recipe that all the restaurants have. I mean, that was it. To clear the slate between you two. I mean, wow, the gods are fucking laughing in your face. Yeah, cry, cry, cry. Moving forward, yeah, definitely moving. Moving. You're not gonna have a choice but to move down there and get a job because you don't have any income coming in. Or retirement now. Yeah, witchcraft. You're doing witchcraft. So it blocked all your movement. It blocked all your fast movement and everything. So albeit this is the illumination coming out. Everything coming out. Now you're having a tower over this. You know, your grandfather had you working there in front of the fire there. And you never saw the light, ever. I have to wake my daughter up. I'll be right back. Oh, well. Looks like there's a beast in your life that's tearing you up alive. Yeah, no investment with your wife here. I mean, you think she would have tried to learn something new with the kids and got like, you know, whatever. I'm not going to talk about her. I hope her boobs were worth it for her deflated boobs. I hope at least that was worth enough to look at her again. Because being the mother of your children and having the life sucked out of her to feed your daughters, that just wasn't enough to keep you attracted to her. Yeah, I mean, what is she doing all day in there? I mean, she's not a cleaner. I can definitely tell you that. Couch in the living room is pretty damn dirty for not having a dog. So is your rug. Yeah, here's Osiris. This is the truth. Fruits of your labor are coming to fruition. Oh, your happiness is on the wheel in your emperorship. Look at that. Now here's the tower right in dab in the middle. Kaboom, comes crashing down. Look at you, the beggar now. Oh, these are your lessons, your karmic lessons. Your religion is very strict and very have to listen to your elders. Now it's all coming back to haunt you. They need laborers down there because of all the flooding. So you might want to blame some of this on the people that wanted to manipulate the hurricanes because they weren't supposed to hit down there. So you're going to be doing labor work, okay? Because they don't need cops, they need laborers down there. So if you want to make close to what you were making up here, plus then some, you're going to be doing labor work. I'm going to let you know that right now. And these people that were manipulating the storms, you might want to think about that when you're sitting in your chair trying to think about something, how you're going to figure this out. One person up here that you probably know, and one person down in Georgia. All because this person didn't want to move down to Florida because he wanted to control. And the other person just didn't want to deal with a storm hitting on the shore when they live inland. It doesn't make any sense. So with you and your powerful magic, ancient magic, you can try and manifest something with that energy I just told you about. Everybody tag teams me. Hey, here we go. Here's our chance to buddy on up here. Because you're in a betrayal. The ultimate betrayal over true love. Your true love. Your soulmate twin flame, your bestraddle. Oh boy. Hey, I mean, divorce, that's a whole nother story. We're not getting into that right now. You will not be connected to me. Use your intuition. Here comes the water energy. I'm Buddhist. I believe in religion, not the magic. Oh, you can go have a long talk to Buddha about me. Go right ahead. New outlook. Sometimes we cannot see things for what they are. Examine this situation from another angle to see something differently. Guidance from Spirit. You are in a tough situation and Spirit is ready to offer guidance if you just ask. Yeah, you need to fix that yard up, especially before it gets cold, or we have a real freeze. You can cut it one more time. Disconnecting. You are in need of, like, I'm getting like repenting of your sins. Take some time needed, time alone for healing and rejuvenation. Presence. You play a vital role in a situation or relationship dynamic. Your involvement has a greater purpose than you may realize. Oh, look at that. Your spiritual journey's getting tested now. Wow. Oh, this is a big one, Pisces. I'm surprised you haven't had a heart attack yet, unless you're holding it in, because you really hold everything in. Transformation. There's a Tower twice. You are shedding layers of your life. Some relationships and external factors that no longer serve your highest purpose must fade away. Kaboom. Welcome to reality, where all your dreams come true. I didn't get awake. Oh no, it was lessons. You're not fully awakened yet. Oh yeah, there goes your heart pounding. I mean, I know she's seen your anger, but she's never seen the dark side of you. I mean, wow. I mean, you're a pretty scary motherfucker. I don't know. I'm not giving you my advice or my 2 cents, because we're not friends. The sun and the stars. You realigning. There's something here with the solar plex chakra that's opening up. That's where everybody's going, jumping into the sun. You didn't do anything medical or whatever. You know, you don't have to. You went into the force. That's warrior. You know, that's the warrior path. You're still on the warrior path. There's still something that you're not seeing. There's something, and now they're forcing you down. You're like on that double path. You're on your parallel universe. So once again, we're starting over into the new world. You're being tested on your spiritual, unless it's flipped, unless they're putting you right into the army. You might go right into the army next time, and then we're not even gonna pass. I don't know. I mean, it's because here's the alignment right here. Here's the stars and the sun. So somebody's up there rooting for you. It's not your grandpa, and it's not your grandma. You have to check on your mom's side. 2 wands, you're at the doorway. There's a lot of people coming through for you. I mean, lots of people. There was like 3 already. 3. There is a masculine. I'm getting mother energy. Your dad always comes off like you, but deep down inside he's like your brother. Oh, they're hauling him. Oh my god. That's probably why the girls can't. They probably can't. Their souls probably cannot go down there. You need to have a long talk. I'm not even looking into it. You need to get a glass bowl or something. You need something. Oh, you're gonna have to go. Everything's out Florida already. Good Lord. Wow, that got blocked real fast. You saw that with your own eyes. Well, go get something off your brother or something. Or your sister. Go get something old, something new, something borrowed, something used. That saying. There's definitely something going on. Well, all your wife's sins are there in the living room. Well, you better tell her to get on her hands and knees and scrub up the carpet. All her dirty sins. Just looks like 2 old people live there that didn't really, it looks like Ian's cleaned to get the house on right. It doesn't look like Ian's kept up with scrubbing and stuff like that is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just telling you what I saw. It looks like 2 old people live there. And that's just all the depression. You need to lift that. You got a lot of shit you need to start doing. Don't take it out on her. You're such a monster. taking this leap of faith. You're the one with this wiping the slate clean. Virgo here, something with a Virgo energy, the ghost coming out of the closet, and maybe somebody else trying to manipulate your energy. There was a lot of messages through Cancer and the last one I just did, Virgo, Cancer. There's a lot of stuff. And your anxiety, your nightmares up all night. Yeah, your hands are getting hot. Here's that star man. The Magician. Oh, reuniting your magic. There's got to be something still in there. They don't take everything. It might feel like they are. Scatterbrain, not seeing the bigger picture. You're closed off right now. You're kicked out spiritually. You haven't been on your spiritual path. You need to awaken some stuff back up inside of you. That's what the awakening is. All this drama and conflict, whatever. You have everything hitting you at once. Everything. Well, the fact of the matter is you need a job, and you need, well, you could put spy cameras up. You could put, and it goes to your phone. And if someone ends up at the house, you call the call phone and get her caught. It's not like, I mean, you don't need a reason to divorce somebody in Pennsylvania, but at least then you'll have, because she probably just turns the alarm off or whatever. You need a spy camera that's hooked up to your phone. Right at the doors, or if you posted all the pictures, like, I don't know if someone's coming in through the basement. I highly doubt it. I mean, you're not friends with anybody. She's not friends with anybody. So you don't have that avenue where someone's watching the house and stuff. You never made any ties out there. You lost your friendship, stuff like that. Two of Pentacles, struggling finance, not seeing bigger picture, moving on, going into, what is your Two of Cups though? Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, I had split family with both my kids. Then I was married to him for almost 10 years. And here's Judgment. Someone called Judgment. Something in heaven happened. Well, if you had other family members that converted over to Christianity, they would be, your other religion believes in that, the reincarnation. So this is information that you're seeking. Well, at least you're getting some information. You're a ticking time bomb. Oh my gosh. You see that? There's you. Kaboom. Oh my God. Your nickname. Wait until night. Oh boy. 10 of Swords again. Yeah, you're being reset. Here's the 10-10. Wiping the slate clean, starting over again. But here's your milestone, your midlife crisis. Everybody goes through this. The 5 of Swords, 55. This is a repeat. All right, let me go. I don't want to get too negative because I just don't. I'm not talking about that. Okay, when guys go around saying they slept with all these women that they didn't. Yeah, the boys over bitches, all that stuff. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's all your generation that started that. Yeah, well, now all of us are back in our feminist mode, and we're sticking up for each other. Sticking up for ourselves now. Eight of Pentacles, work. Yeah, it looks like you're going to be running down the work, so you need to figure out what's going on with that. You're going to have all them people in and out of the house, touring the house. You have a white carpet. I mean, it's just going to get dirtier and dirtier and dirtier and dirtier. Yeah, you're going to need money. Here's juggling finances in this victory and success. That's your work. Could be going and getting your new job. Well, if you get the job, you don't get the unemployment compensation. And then it's all determined on, I didn't get my master's degree. That's master's degree level. I was just so bored with that. I was just like, I'm not ever going to get a job doing that, so I wasn't going to waste my time on that. But I would have chosen compensation management. It's just too boring sitting in the labor office like that. I mean, it might have been good for me. I don't know. I was still in a fiery social butter Libra energy. Now I'm in my strict. Now I graduated into my law. So, oh, next life. Chariot, there's the move again. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's just a repeat. It normally, on the Pennsylvania website, it said that it depends on if your company, however much they put into the pension or the unemployment compensation. If they, if they matched you, you probably don't get theirs if you pull it out early and you didn't put it in the IRA. So you're losing a benefit out of something because you didn't. And that's where they get you, is with the IRA. So since you didn't invest it into the IRA, you lost everything that the government put in for you. Now, everybody pays unemployment compensation, but when you're getting a pension, it all depends on how much was put into the unemployment compensation, which is normally low at a place like you because they offer these pensions and they normally don't have to pay unemployment compensation. That's why they do the layoffs, because they offer the offer like that, and normally you don't get both. So that's, I mean, you might be looking at temporary jobs which aren't, but at least it would get your foot in the door somewhere, is what the problem is going to be. So you can be a supervisor for security or ground for I don't know, security, I guess. You had to try and incorporate what you were doing into these labor jobs. So you couldn't, you can't be an engineer or something like that, but you could definitely be some kind of security. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's going on down there. All I know is now they need laborers, which, because these storms got routed where they weren't supposed to, where people just wanted to waste all their energy manipulating storms. How funny, how cute is that, huh? Not. Anything else for Pisces here, please? 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're wounded, but you're still standing there. You still got a magic wand left there. So you still got something coming in from the stars. You got something trying to align with you. And your heart chakra is trying to open up. But you know. Yeah, Emperor. Here we go. Chariots. I mean, there's the move. Being triumph over this. Death, you're being forced to rebirth. You're at the doorway. It's just that I don't have all the answers for you. They're all within you. You know the whole Buddha law rules. I don't have to go over this for you. Just relationship, your milestone, your midlife crisis. Da-da-da-da-da. What is it going to be? What do you want? You'll have to talk to Buddha about it. I'm not getting into all that mushy-gushy stuff. And then he'll report to me, and then I will report back to you. 8 of Pentacles, work, Page of Swords, getting this knowledge and this information that you need to know about whatever messages you're waiting for. Taking action. Here's the Tower. I'm stopping. It's just repeating itself. Kaboom, sun and change. All right, talk to you later. You don't need a Michael one because you don't believe in that. Bye.